Good evening, everybody. Just finished the 2016 Lurong Challenge. My name is Matt Haskell from SYR CrossFit in Allentown, Pennsylvania. I had a blast with this challenge. I really exposed some of my weaknesses where I thought, I could sweep things under my own carpet, whereas being accounted for online, you're exposed and vulnerable to you. You're keeping yourself accountable. So when you decide to manipulate data, whatever the cause may be, you're only shortchanging yourself. So that's a nice way to stay on top of it, but also at the same time you kind of learn to forgive yourself a little more with your dieting. If you decide to have a drink one night, whatever the case may be. A lot of people do, a lot of people don't, but some people rely on other things for cheats, but, you always see a lot of people starting up diets or new lifestyle challenges and get a couple days, couple weeks in, and all of a sudden they start slipping, and they put so much pressure on themselves to hit this new, seemingly obtainable goal when, the pressure that they put on themselves is driving them to make mistakes or fail in general. So for me personally, I know I was able to kind of tough this one out. I've had some previous experiences with other challenges and other, dieting events or whatever the case is, but forgiving yourself over the small mistakes so you don't cause an avalanche, a week before the end, is I found to be pretty critical. Mainly with my workout performance, I wasn't super happy with how I did on some of the workouts, but, as long as you live to fight another day, you can always come back and try it again in a couple weeks, and even though it won't be a part of the challenge, you can show yourself that you improved. It's important to stay consistent, so I really think that was kind of the best thing I showed myself, was that I can stick to something for, 5 weeks or whatever, something as extensive as this challenge, it kind of saturates your whole life. You wake up, you feel a new day, whatever the case is, and you try not to make any mistakes. So I was happy with that end of town, but like I said, the workout performance was a little subpar for me. But it was a blast. It was a lot of fun. I would without a doubt do it again, and I'm already telling people in my gym to sign up for the next one whenever it comes through. I did one over the winter as well. Had a blast with that. Saw improvements, saw weight loss, saw tightness. So it's all about you, It's all about what you're doing and what you want to achieve and what you're willing to work for. You're not sacrificing much, considering cutting out shitty food to begin with is something we should all be doing, sticking to the outside of the grocery store, getting those foods that you can, getting the ingredients you want. You really learn to cook with different foods, and it's a blast. It's an absolute blast. You can share your favorites that either were clean, or share your favorites that you learned how to change into an acceptable submission for eating, and share that with everybody. Everybody doing the challenge, friends, family, and randos online. So I was really happy to see a performance upgrade at the last part of the workout, the retest, I should say. Got a whole round better, so that's cool. Hit some target areas for me that I've been working on for a while, and really get to see what you're capable of in just 5 weeks. It shows you that the steps you can take and how to continue to take the same steps, because once you kind of get the ball rolling and you get comfortable with what you're doing, me personally, I found what works for me with eating, with dieting, and I kind of stayed to that. Change up some seasonings or whatever, and have about the same 3 or 4 meals every day. You know, it's all about consistency. If you know that works for you, and you manipulate, you know, your macros depending on the day, but keeping consistent in and out of the gym is critical. Absolutely critical. Hydration, supplementation, rest, sleep, mobility work. You know, you don't get strong in the gym. You get strong outside of the gym when you let your body recover and recuperate and then tackle it again the next day. So, definitely had a blast again. I like the Relentless Jeans sponsorships. I was not able to get a pair this time, but maybe next time. They look pretty cool. And to everybody out there seeing this, I mean, it's going to be on YouTube, so you get a chance to watch it. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's the Lurong Living Challenge. They have them periodically throughout the year. You can sign up online and do it yourself. You can go into your local CrossFit gym and sign up with them. It's a real blast. You know, you kind of get like a micro community within your CrossFit community that you can talk even more about CrossFit with other people. Everybody knows how much we like to do that, right? So definitely proud of my results and proud of everybody's results at my gym at SYR CrossFit. Everybody had a blast and everybody kicked butt, and I didn't really take any names, but we did kick butt. So I'll leave it at that. But thank you again to everybody at the Lurong Living company, I guess, website thing. So they had a great website, very easy to use. Everything down from entering your own data to seeing what other people are eating and how to cook it. I mean, it was pretty straightforward. You know, they remind you via emails of deadlines coming up. So it's hard to miss. You know, it's hard to miss the weekly submissions of goals, of workouts, of everything. It was a really cool time, and they did a really good job designing it. I'm sure it's only going to get better. Oh, that's my hand. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, it's sign up, have fun, and keep pushing yourself. Above all, forgive yourself. That's the biggest thing. Everybody slips. Everybody trips. And everybody, you know, you just got to keep moving. Just got to keep moving. So, nice work, everybody. Across the community. Everybody kick butt. Keep it up and tell everybody all about it. So, thanks for watching my video. I can't give you these 8 minutes back, but I hope you got something out of it.